be recorded before the Christian.
Let's see. Hinduism first. I know. It's a whole list. That vow T, who looks upon friend and foe with equal regard, who is not buoyed up by praise nor cast down by blame, alike in the heat and cold, pleasure and pain, free from selfish attachments, the same in honor and dishonor, quiet, ever full, in harmony everywhere, firm in faith. Such a one is dear to me. That is Hinduism.
It doesn't say love your enemy.
It doesn't have to say. It's
well,
implying the
check it out.
exact same
It does
thing.
though.
Okay, can you give me the where
about
can I
you who
read
looks
this?
at-
Can you give me the citation? So
See, that's why I
Yeah, it
asked you.
says
What does it have to
PG.
look
But
like? Are you looking
Even
for
if
exactly?
the citation
Yeah.
was given and you read it and it
He
said
said a
exactly
moral
what he just read,
prescription.
what
He
does that
said a moral
change?
prescription that is unique, and I gave a moral prescription that you're required to love your enemy.
Yeah,
So
you
I'm
can
looking
make
for another
ought.
one
You
that
can make
precedes
ought
Christianity.
prescription. You can make moral prescriptions without like
Precedes
saying it exactly. He just, we literally just.
He said the same point.
So
Like
is
the
that really a
exact.
moral
Literally same thing.
prescription, or is that something you derive?
It seems like a moral prescription, but
Sorry.
Wait, what do you mean?
Can
Wait,
give
what do you
me
mean?
the- like, whatever
Thank you.
verse you're giving me, like, can you give me the so I can read it? Like,
But
read it
what
again.
I'm
So,
asking, is, even if you read exactly what
Hold on,
you're
Sully.
asking for the
I just want to
citation.
hear Wilson.
right. BG. It says CH 12 verses 18 to 19.
And
Chapter 12.
I mean,
This is 3,000 years
19.
before, by the way.
I'm with-
Devotee who looks
I'm-
upon friend and
chapter-
foe with
wait,
equal
chapter-
regard.
Hold on, I
Chapter
can't-
12
somebody else
verses
is talking.
18 to 19.
Chapter 12, verse 18 to 19 of what? Of what thing? Like what book?
Oh, that's a great question. It is the. Let me actually look it up for you, because if not, then we're just gonna.
You said it's
but,
Hinduism, right?
but my question
Yes.
is, even if you found it and you found
This is
exactly the
Sri
citation,
Krishna. So this would be.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's completely valid what Celine's asking. That's like epistemics. We're asking you, what do you need to see in order for you to say it's a moral ought? It's like,
Well, because he literally says you ought to do this. You ought to love your enemies.
wait, are you
Yeah.
looking for the word ought, or are you looking for something similar to
No,
ought?
you just said he must give you an ought, not an is, right? And I'm telling you, when he says love your enemies, that's an ought.
Right,
It's,
but no.
and is an ought. Is what do you,
So okay. So your beef with this is whether it is a moral prescription or it isn't.
no, he thinks it's
said,
unique.
You said give me a more like it seems like you're changing your definition. Earlier you said give me a moral prescription that is unique to the Bible, and I gave you one. Where's
Right,
a
and I'm
moral
telling you it's
prescription
not.
from other religions that you must hold to?
And I'm telling
I
you,
don't think it's unique to
not.
the Bible either. Which is what you asked me
Okay.
originally, right?
I'm looking
Wilson?
it up
You
for
said-
you though.
You said the
No,
looks
he asked you
upon
if morals
look-
are
looks up-
explicit, not loving your
Because I
enemy.
mean, if I gave you a
Right.
like, if I gave you a very broad answer, that's not really gonna be unique for you, right? So, I
No,
gave you a
but this was-
specific
so-
moral
but
command
somebody already
you
did-
must uphold.
Right, but somebody already did it.
Okay, look upon friend and foe with equal regard. Okay. Does this say to love them?
With well, do you not love your friends, or should you not, or you think that
See,
Hinduism
this is a
does not
problem. What do you
tell
what do
to
you
love
mean?
your
Are you
friends?
looking
You're
for like the
looking for
love
specific
question? Like,
words.
what are we looking at here?
Well, I guess would somebody read this and say, "Let me go"? Like, should I should love
Yeah.
my enemy?
I
Yeah,
literally,
you
I
should-
think,
Okay,
yeah.
friend
That's
and
what
foe with
that's
equal
the
regard.
message I would
Unless you
get
hate your
from reading
friends.
that.
But
I
what does that
mean-
even mean? Like, love your enemy. So if you're getting attacked, you're just gonna say, "Hey, let me give you a kiss. Let me hug you."
That's not what it means.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, I mean, in certain scenarios. it might-
That's
I don't
just
know.
love your enemy. It just doesn't make sense. Yeah.
It's kind of like loving Muslims, basically. Just think of it that way.
Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12,
Ari Islam
verses
Shaitan
18
Muhammad.
to 19. That's it. If you didn't. But yeah. I
So,
just
whoa,
seems to
so,
be kinda
so does that mean
dry.
you guys can't start war?
Well, it's not an active command to love
That's not
them.
what it
It's just
means.
like not to show partiality.
Well, again,
Well, you're not loving
what
your
you
enemy
say-
if you're
this
attacking
is
them.
Sri Krishna himself saying it, so it would be. I mean, I would say it's a prescription, but yeah, you could potentially say I don't believe in Sri Krishna, therefore it's not a prescription. But it seems that he
Like, for
is
example, right?
saying.
if like
All
Good.
right, Snapper Turtles. Listen, I'm the new warlord in charge, all right? From now on, you're going to have to address it to me, all right?
Goodbye.
Why is it that this guy every single time he comes in, he does the same thing?
Is it real dog? Is it real dog saying
No,
something?
I don't know. He
It's
does
not.
the exact same thing every time. I just hear his
Where's
voice. I
real
don't know
dog?
who
I
he
don't
is.
see him.
I
No,
kicked
it's not
him.
real dog.
No, real dog is completely fine. He's a friend of mine.
I can't
No, I
hear him.
kicked
He's
that guy
talking.
right there. The
I,
one that
can't
I
hear
can't see him.
I kicked
No, I can't
somebody
see
that
him.
just.
Yeah, no, you kicked the
What?
right person.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see
Oh,
real
Baha'i
dog.
faith.
Yeah. Okay. So it's saying I'm reading. It's saying it was composed within 1st or 2nd century CE, which is after Jesus.
So check this out. Baha'i faith.
Yep, goes back
You-
so far.
Baha'i says you must. This is the auth that you want. Manifest complete love and affection toward all mankind. Do not
Yep.
exalt yourself above others, but consider all as your equals, recognizing them as the servants of one God. Know that God is compassionate toward all. Therefore, love all from the depths of your hearts. Prefer
Yep.
all religionists before yourselves. Be filled with love for every race and be kind toward the people of all nationalities. Never speak disparagingly. This goes on for a
Yeah,
while though.
But you said the
So
Mahabharata epic, right?
recognize. Okay, but listen. This goes on for a while. Yada yada yada. I'm kind of reading faster than I'm saying. Recognize your enemies as friends and consider those who wish
Mhm.
you evil as the wishers of good.
And
Recognize
I am
your
familiar
enemies
with
I'm
as
saying
friends.
that the Mahabharata epic is composed in the
This is this.
first,
Well,
second
no, this
century
is
CE.
Baha'i. This is
This
Baha'i.
is different.
though. This is
But
I'm very
Baha'i.
familiar with the
Bhagavad Gita,
Baha'i.
right?
Baha'i. Yes.
What,
Baha'i.
what religion is
Baha'i.
this? What
Yeah,
religion is that?
the Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, it's like
Oh no,
that's
but
it
you're
says
right.
it's composed within 1st, 2nd century CE.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so that's after Jesus.
That is after. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
We're
In
asking.
that one specifically, yeah.
Yeah.
But there are others though. This was Baha'i, but then we have Jainism. Jainism is from actually Jainism I think is after, right? Jainism.
Don't
pretty
Buddhists
sure.
say love your enemy too?
Well, yeah,
You said
Buddhist, yeah,
Jainism?
Buddhist 100%, but
hmm
Jainism is I think like 6th or 7th century, maybe
How do you spell
somewhere.
that?
JAINISM. That might be 6th century, maybe.
Jainism does
6,
it teach-
7.
Wait, did you guys? 6, 7. Did you guys see the what is it? The sentence: "Hatred is never appeased by hatred in this world." Have you
I
guys
don't
seen
know,
that
but
one?
did you see the USC fights outside the White House where the guy said, Michelle Obama's a man? It was hilarious. I cheered.
I did see that one.
It made my day. I cried a little bit.
Wait, when's the time of Jesus? I actually don't know that.
I would say the standard is 0 AD. That's when he was born, and then he died at 33 AD. So Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah, I'm ignorant. I don't know of the times. If I see BCE, I don't know that. If that's
so
before that.
actually a
Where
lot
did
of
you-
historians don't hold a BC.
The
or
Bhagavad Gita, it
BCE
says earlier estimates
or any of that.
500 BCE.
Do we have like manuscripts from there, or is it saying because it says composed
no.
in 2nd century CE?
Yeah. Composed, yes, but the texts come from 400 to 500 BCE. So it's like that's like saying that's like saying the composition of the Bible like by I don't know the Council of Nicaea or whoever would be the birth of the Bible, which would be completely untrue.
Is there
obviously.
still a dude right here? Real dog.
I don't see
There's.
him.
the
what-
non-written one is goes
What is he wearing?
as far back as 5,000 years
I think
ago.
all white. I saw him earlier. He might
Real
be
dog. He was wearing
glitched.
yellow or orange.
Hinduism
Okay.
also
I don't
does
see him.
the love thy enemy, and
He's gone.
it's
Hmm.
6,000 years old. All right, what's the next one?
Let me see.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't doubt that more prescription was recorded before that.
Well,
I'm just
but
still-
the oldest manuscript we have of that chapter is literally 1,500 years after Jesus.
So, but again,
Okay.
we're talking about something that
what's going on here.
the earlier estimates are 400 to 500 before Christ.
Yeah, I understand, but the reason why you could say that for the scripture, like the gospel accounts, for example, they literally
guy
would be
always has a
required to live
excuse, you
within
know?
30 AD to
He's always
100
has-
AD. And our oldest manuscripts go to 100 AD, therefore they existed within that time. This is
but-
1,500 years
okay.
after that we have the oldest manuscript.
Syllabi.
No,
Can
the
you
text
accept my friend
text is
request?
generally dated to 2nd or 1st century BCE.
Oh, sure.
Okay, but the only surviving manuscript with chapter 12 is 1492 CE. That's absurd.
Okay, but I don't understand what you're. Again, text is dated to the 2nd or 1st century BCE. That's before. Whether
know.
we whatever
I know they
when we
date it,
found
but
it,
we have no
it's
physical
irrelevant.
surviving manuscript to support that.
Right. When we found it is irrelevant to when it was written. You understand that, right? It's like
How do you know
that's
when
like
it was
saying
written if you don't have actual empirical data for that?
it's been dated.
By what? If the
And
oldest surviving
also, and
manuscript's from
not just this,
1492.
it was spoken more 5,000 years ago. 5,000 years ago, this was the Bhagavad
So then
Gita
how
was
come the
already
oldest
spoken.
writing we have of this is from 1492 CE?
Right, but again, that's when we found it. It's dated to be second or
Not
first
found,
century
it says dated.
BCE
It says
and
dated,
earlier.
not found.
Right, second, first century BCE.
No, not the first. It says that the Bhagavad Gita manuscript, the oldest surviving one, is dated to 1492 CE.
Yeah, the
oldest
oldest surviving
manuscript.
one doesn't mean that it was created at that point in time. Again,
Sure, but I'm saying like earlier you
that's
did
like
parallel to
if
the-
we
to
burn
the
every
Gospels,
Bible
but
and
those are,
there's
like,
only one
literally
Bible
must
surviving
be.
today. Does that mean that it was created today? The Bible was created today because there's only one surviving
No, like
Bible.
for example,
That's a
the
valid
the
point.
reason why you can say that is like the oldest manuscript of the Bible, like for example the Gospel of John would be 110 AD. If John lived after 30 AD, you could infer because of his age he would be around 60 70 AD when this gospel started getting written. But this is literally the oldest empirical data you can get of this teaching is from 1,500 years after Jesus.
That's written.
cannot,
That's
but
written.
you're not understanding. If you talk about the last surviving Bible, I have it in my hand today. Would that mean that the Bible was created today?
No.
Because I
Yeah,
have
so
this is the
couldn't I
last
argue
surviving
that-
Bible.
Couldn't I argue like these teachings would be probably passed down from Abraham
Yes.
vocally and
No,
Moses wrote that down?
vocally 5,000 years ago. Vocally
Okay.
is the data
Like,
we
can
have,
you-
right?
So if it's written vocally, how come the oldest manuscript with this is from 1500
Because
CE?
People weren't writing it down, but the written
Then
down,
how can you know it was
the
actually even
text,
talked
the
about?
written down text
Wait, that is
was
a
dated to
good,
second or first century BCE.
that is a good question. How do you prove that it was vocally like recited?
So that would be a great question for people who actually study this.
Oh,
It
yeah.
seems like we're going off the branches here, right? Like
No, it's a pretty big deal because I mean, if the oldest
Well,
empirical
it's
data we
not,
can get for
though.
this manuscript is literally 1,500 years after Jesus, it's absurd to claim this was before Jesus.
Well, I could say the same thing about the Bible then. Like it's
Like what?
it's
He can.
well, I could
You
say the
can't say the
exact
same
same thing
thing.
about the Bible.
No,
I
you
could
could-
say
no, because
how
we
do you
have
well, how do you
manuscripts that
prove
go
that it
to
was
the
there
seventh.
2,000 years ago?
Yeah, we have manuscripts that go back to
Right.
7th
How do you
century
prove that those
BC.
manuscripts were dated
Yeah,
to that time? We're actually in that time.
I can't prove
That's
like,
okay.
I
So that's the
can't prove
problem.
that, but I can tell you
Perfect.
that we do have manuscript from 7th century BCE, which is very long. That's